Hey, it's Sasha, and today I'd like to discuss the value of an asset and why the value of your customer asset is not linear, meaning that the value of your customer's information is very different at different points. So first off, what is it that I'm referring to when I'm talking about assets? And you might have just grasped a little bit of what I was saying and kind of put the two together. When I'm referring to an asset, I'm talking about the value of your customer data or information. Now, the dictionary defines an asset to be property owned by a person or company regarded as having value and available to meet debts, commitments, or legacies. So for our purposes, when we're running an online business, our asset or the value of the things that we have is our customer information. Because when we have customer information, when we have this in our possession, we're able to create this relationship. And from this relationship, we're in the end going to be able to pursue them, to add value to them, and in the end, grab or capture a sale, in which case in return, we'll acquire some financial benefit from that or some other means. So when you're first starting to acquire an asset such as an email address, which is typically one of the most valuable things that you can acquire online, at least initially, it might be worth a certain amount. So for our purposes, I'm just going to assign something physical or tangible that you can relate to. We're going to say that an email address is worth $1. So for anyone that's visiting your website, let's just say they leave you an email address, they get in touch with you, or you go ahead and add them to your email list. Let's just say that it's worth $1. And that means that anytime you go out and contact them, you're able to go ahead and add benefit to them through this email address in that way in the future in hopes of getting and capturing a sale. Now, as you start communicating with the customer on a deeper level, they may give you a phone number. And in this case, once you have their email address and a phone number, it may be worth $5. So already that's 5 times the value of the email address. And that is because the relationship becomes deeper. The communication factor becomes deeper. Think about it. People that you know simply just on Facebook, they're simply just a contact or reference point. But as you know someone's phone number, the relationship is a lot deeper because you're speaking to them on the phone. In which case you're able to convert them into a customer quicker, and that's why they may be worth $5 rather than a single dollar. And finally, as the relationship builds with your customer and you continue to build and add value to them, they may actually become a customer. In which point the value of that initial customer may be $50. It could be a lot higher than that. But for this example, let's just say it's now worth $50 because now you have acquired probably their home address or their physical address where you're shipping your physical goods. So continue to acquire assets from your website visitors because website visitors that surf anonymously aren't worth as much as those people who actually give you an email address and ones that you can communicate at any given time. Now, as you continue and you go ahead and communicate through a phone number, that becomes much more valuable. And then you go ahead and continue deepen that relationship to where you're actually shipping them physical goods, products, or adding services to their life. So continue deepening that relationship because the deeper that relationship gets, the more valuable it becomes. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video lesson. And if you did and you want to see more great lessons like this one, click one of the thumbnails below this video and we'll continue learning together. But if you want to see some of my in-depth video courses or some of my in-depth business training sessions, then go ahead and take a look at my website right over here at BackstageIncome.com. Thanks again, and remember to do what you love, contribute to others, but most importantly, live life abundantly. I'll see you next time.